welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen, and this is day 28 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And today, our exclusive sketch is by my friend Angela with Serendipity Art. And you can find her on YouTube as well as on Facebook, maybe Instagram. And I have these 3 pictures of my son and his hairdo gone wrong. And I'm going to use the Simple Stories Bro & Co. collection. I don't have a lot left on my, I want to call them thickers, but they're not thickers, on my chipboard titles, but and I'm kind of low on solid 12 by 12 papers, but I know I have another at least 2 or 3 layouts in this collection, so I'm going to use that. I have quite a bit of the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and I'm not going to use a ton of that, honestly, but I will get this documented. I will use up some of those titles. So I've got my papers, my embellishments and stickers, my pictures, and this great sketch by Angela. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I picked that paper in the background that looks a lot like her paper in the background, the same pattern. And I was debating between that words or the banners, the same color with that off-white background, and decided to go with the banners because those words could come in handy in the future. Plus the back of the words, I think, was a yellow, or no, it's the back of the banner. But anyway, the back of it was like a red or something. So I decided the banners would work fine. And so I trim down this main page to an 11.5 by 11.5. And I'm going to trim a 6 by 12, and then I cut that down to a 6 by 11.5. And I'm going to back this on a solid off-white cardstock, because I don't know if her sketch is intended to have a border or if that's just the way the picture of the sketch is. Either way, I kind of like the idea of grounding it all on that off-white border. And well, you can let me know what you think when you see that plaid down on the off-white. And then I matte my pictures, the first 2 pictures on black cardstock, matte stacks. And then I picked this darker blue to matte this picture of the final results. So because I wanted it to stand out, and it's not drastic because it's a dark color as well. And I thought about popping it up on foam, but I'm trying to limit my dimensions on my 2018 book, and that's what this is going into. So the picture you see right there on the top in the black shirt is my son with his hair all shaggy like he likes, because he does not like to get his hair cut. His dad said that he could cut his hair and do just as well as the barber shop. And so the second picture is what he did to my poor child. And the third picture is after I took him to Great Clips to get it fixed, because it was not good. It was not good. So anyway, I decided there's like that dark strip at the top, and that's probably like a paper strip, but I decided to pull out this blue washi from my collection. It's just in my stash, and put 2 strips, and they're right on top of each other. I just wanted to be dark enough to where you couldn't see through it. And then I just put that right there on the top of that banner paper. And then I'm going to put my pictures down. And I love the fact that his clothes in the more lovely picture is like a bright red. So it kind of stands out anyway from that dark colors. That face he's got on in that first picture is ridiculous. He doesn't even look like the same kid in any of these pictures. You honestly, bless him. So I can always leave it to my son to make the crazy faces and add the humor. So now I am trying to decide what I want to use as embellishments. A lot of these are like teen and video games, and that didn't really fit. And yes, I could have put them on here, but I do have a lot of video game and type things that I want to use those for, like pictures I have documented for 2022. or I would need a document, I mean. So I decided I was going to put these word phrases on these two. One of them's gonna, the one I put on the picture in the red shirt says something like, hello, handsome, or hey, handsome. And then this one says something like, I'm shooketh. And I didn't realize it until just now, but because of the way I have everything lined up, you can't see it. I put a little tag on top of that very first picture in black that says cool or something like that. And then the little black thing says YOLO because, he was letting his dad cut his hair. So you only live once, right? And then I put, I cut out these, I just did this not that long ago, you all. I cut these little banners out all from scraps from this collection, and I am now going to distress them with my Tim Holtz distress tool and put them down up here. And I think she's got like a ribbon or something up there, but I don't use a ribbon. I am going to put these down to where they don't necessarily meet up completely with the top of that paper, but close. And I did, like I said, I distressed them all, and then I'm going to put something on top of them instead of that like ribbon. And I really do love the way this turned out. It's super simple. This probably, if I hadn't I think I cut like 5 minutes out of me showing my son the layout and talking to him about the day that his dad cut his hair. And then we got off the topic, and then he was in here asking me for a honey bun. Again, you all, I did a voiceover, and I don't know what day it was. I'm going to have to go back and find it. I did a voiceover in the last day or two, and he came in here in the middle of my voiceover and said, "Can I have a honey bun?" I was not going to stop and re-record. I'm like, yes, get a honey bun. Oh, bless him. All right, so I put that little banner up there at the top, on top of those little fishtail banners. And I like the way that looks. And then I add this bro, and then I'm going to pull that epic off of the right, yep, and put that down on the bottom. And I thought about adding like some words or something, but changed my mind. Like I was going to make a title out of the bro. This was epic or something like that. And then I was trying to remember what yeet meant. I'm totally dating myself because I'm not cool enough to like know the lingo. I felt like yeet was appropriate for this terrible haircut, but then I couldn't remember. So since I was using my phone to record, I couldn't look it up, and it wasn't worth it. I put that yes up there because obviously that was a good thing. If I find out later that yeet does mean that, I will probably put it right there above that god awful picture of my poor child with that horrible haircut. So that really is it. I added that little baseball cap because I thought that was cute, because Lord knows that poor child would have needed it to cover that hairdo. Mind you, this is right before school starts. Bless him. So anyway, that is my layout. It's so fun. And I love that you could have totally over more is more this, or like I did. Poor kid. I hope that you all will go and check out the playlist that has all the awesome creatives who are hopping along this month. And I hope I'll see you tomorrow for day 29. I cannot believe it's almost the end of the month. Have a great night and happy scrapping.